Hello, Franklin students. In this video, we will explain how to access class readings in library databases and how to download personal copies for use in class activities. Many writing classes at Franklin include topical readings to supplement textbook readings and handouts on the course site. These topical readings will be used to practice critical reading and response strategies and to generate discussion about the strengths and weaknesses of various rhetorical strategies. Traditionally, such readings have been provided to students in the form of course packets or published anthologies. To allow for easier adaptability of course materials and to avoid having students pay for such printed collections, the writing courses have been designed to include topical readings available directly on the web or within our library's databases, which are freely accessible to students. Following the simple steps discussed in this video, students can, quickly and free of additional charge, access assigned topical readings and store a personal copy for class use. Here's what we will cover in this video. We'll review the standard parts of an APA reference listing. We'll discuss how to navigate to library databases. We'll show how to locate specific readings in the library databases. And we'll show how to store copies of readings for personal use. Let's begin by reviewing the format of a basic APA reference list entry, since APA reference listings will be used to provide the details needed to locate the readings. These may be provided to you in a course communication from your instructor or in the standardized course materials. Be sure to read assignment and prep instructions carefully, as well as your instructor's communications and emails to determine which readings to access and download for each assignment and week in the class. For this review, we will use a reference listing for a trade publication. In this listing, we can see the standard features of an APA reference entry for periodical articles, whether they appear in popular magazines, newspapers, trade publications, or academic journals. The first item in the entry includes the author, listed last name first. The second item is the date of publication, which for many periodicals will include a month and perhaps even a specific date, each following the year of publication. The third standard item is the title of the article formatted according to sentence-style capitalization, that is, the first word capitalized and also all proper nouns. Next comes the periodical title, followed by the volume and issue and pages where the article appeared. For printed sources, that's all the information you would see. However, for online sources, you'll also see online publication details, which typically refer to the periodical's official website. In reference listings for class purposes, however, you will often see a reference to a library database where the writer found the article. This database name allows instructors and classmates to quickly locate the source if necessary. Remember that you can find further explanation of APA reference list entries in the Franklin Style Manual, which includes substantial detail on variations to this basic template. Section 2.3 of the Franklin Style Manual includes multiple subsections outlining the particular citation requirements of a wide variety of sources. Okay, let's collect the details we need to locate the reading in the library databases. We will need three items: the database name, the title, and the author's last name. Other information may also be needed, but typically these items are all that's necessary. Now that we have the details we need to locate the source, let's go to the library website, which can be accessed from the shortcuts list at the top of your class site. Once on the library site, go to the Find It menu and click on the link to the database listing. Choose Databases by Name, and we'll give you an alphabetized listing of all the databases. From this page, locate the database where you've been told you can find the reading from your APA reference listing. In this case, we should be looking for Business Source Complete, which appears under the Bs. After clicking on the name, we are entered into the database. If you are doing this off campus, then you may need to enter a login which matches your Franklin login. Once inside the database, review your search options. Some databases will provide you multiple boxes to enter your search terms, while other databases will have you enter all your search terms into a single text box, just as you typically do with internet search engines. For this example, we are using a database with 3 separate boxes. We'll enter the first few words of the title into the first box, and the last name of the author into the second. And then we will click on the search button. Immediately, we are provided a link to a record for the source. We can access the full record by clicking on the title. Within the record, we have a summary of the source, bibliographic information, and links to the full text for the source. Now that we have located the database record for the reading, we now need to save a copy for our own personal use. Fair use copyright laws allow individual students to store a copy of copyrighted material for class use. However, different browsers and different databases offer different approaches and options for saving the full text of a source. If available, download a PDF version of the source. The PDF version will include the original pagination of a printed source. This will be useful when quoting or referencing specific details from the article in your own writing. The PDF will also provide you with images reflecting exactly how the source appeared in the original publication. Images that may include graphs or other visuals that you can also borrow and cite in your own writing. Even if you read the article right away, store a version that you have access to later, since you may need to refer to the article. This can be done from the browser window PDF viewer. The download option offers you a chance to save the material on a laptop, tablet, or portable hard drive. Be sure to give the article a meaningful name so that you can readily identify which PDF file has rich reading. When a PDF version is not provided, there are other options for saving your own version. They may take a few extra steps, but they will prevent you from having to relocate the article later if necessary. As you can see, the process of downloading readings from the library database is quick and easy. Once you become more comfortable working with the databases, you may want to take advantage of them for your own personal use. You can access consumer reports and other periodicals with product reviews before making an expensive purchase. You can also access a wide range of trade publications for the purposes of preparing for an interview, publications that some professionals pay hundreds of dollars a year to access. Many of these publications offer more in-depth analysis than those you would find through simple web searches, and they may also better represent the collective interests of the professional community you want to join.